Hey, Rick! Sorry to bother you so late at night. I hope I'm not waking you up. I just wanted to say I'm really, really happy for you. I'm so glad that you and Sally are finally gonna be able to have your wedding. I'm really looking forward to it.
Wow, what's gotten into you, Grace? Sentimental text in the middle of the night? You haven't been drinking, have you?
In case you forgot, I'm kinda pregnant. So, yeah, no, I'm not drinking, you dork. I was just talking with Mom a little bit ago. We were talking about a bunch of stuff, and eventually your wedding next week came up, so I don't know, I just felt like texting you and telling you how happy I was for you. That's all.
Uh-huh. Oh, thanks for taking the time to text me, Grace. It still feels a little bit weird, though, having our wedding after all this time. I mean, good grief, we've been married for 2 years already. We just kept putting the wedding off because of one thing or another.
Yeah, and then there's the issue of Ryden. I'm sure it took some time to adjust to having you around. How old is he now? In the 1st or 2nd grade?
Yeah, he just started the 1st grade this year. It's insane? Man, when I first met him, he was still going to preschool. Kids, huh? They grow up so fast.
Right? I was just thinking the same thing. I'll bet I'll understand how that feels once my baby is born.
Yeah, I'll bet it'll be even stronger for you. After all, Ryden isn't actually my kid, biologically anyway. If I have these kinds of feelings about him having only known him for a few years, I'll bet being around the baby from the moment they're born makes their development feel even faster.
Yeah, I'll have to be sure to treasure each and every moment. Oh, by the way, how are things going between you and Ryden? Is he excited for the wedding?
Is he excited? My gosh, I don't even think excited is a strong enough word to describe how he's feeling. It's like he's gonna blast off to the moon any second now. I mean, Ryden's always been super clingy around Sally since I first came into the picture. Even back when we first got married, I could kind of tell that he had a weird mix of feelings about the whole thing. Like, it's not that he was against us getting married, just that he wasn't sure how to process it, I guess. So I'm surprised he seemed to be looking forward to the wedding so much.
Huh. I always had the impression of Ryden being kind of a mischievous little boy. But you say he's a pretty hardcore mama's boy, huh?
Well, you know, he is at a kind of an awkward phase in life. Going to school more hours per day, learning more difficult things, that kind of stuff. Plus, she's his only biological parent. I think he's equally as devoted to her as I am. Actually, I take that back. He might be even crazier about her than I am.
That's kind of cute, actually.
Well, I'm glad you think he's cute. Meanwhile, I have to fight with a 6-year-old boy every time I want to have some private time with my own wife.
Okay, too much information, thank you. Anyway, I think it's really admirable the way you've stepped up and became a father figure for Ryden. My little brother's all grown up.
I think it's high time you dropped a little when you're referring to me. But yeah, I knew exactly what I was getting into when I married Sally. I came into this marriage fully prepared to fill the role of father for him. I've thought of him as my son from day one, even though there's no blood between us.
Stop! If you impress me any more than you already have, I might not be able to tease you as much. But yeah, from my point of view, it seems like Ryden has bonded really well with you over the last few years. I'm glad things are going so well for you.
Well, it's not like there aren't challenges. You know Sally, she can have a bit of a juvenile side to her at times, right? I'm really not pleased with the language she uses towards you, if I'm being perfectly honest.
I think it's cute the way she acts. She has a super youthful spirit. She's adorable. And, you know, I've always wanted a little sister to play with.
Yeah, terribly sorry to disappoint you by having a Y chromosome. But Ryden has a pretty similar personality to Sally. He can be pretty mischievous at times, just like you said. He's pretty prone to pranks, and some of them go a bit too far. You wouldn't believe how many messes I've had to clean up for him this last week alone.
I guess that's just a part of being a parent, huh? I'm gonna have to hope my child isn't going to be as much of a brat as I used to be. I might be your older sister, but the two of you have more experience than me at raising kids. So I hope you won't mind giving me some advice when I have problems, will you?
Hey, if there's anything I'm qualified to give advice on, I'll give you as much as you want. By the way, you're going to be coming to our wedding, right?
Of course I am. You think I'm the kind of person to skip out on my own little brother's wedding?
There you go with that little again. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about you being pregnant. You know, morning sickness, back pain, that kind of stuff. Do you think you'll be able to sit in the cathedral for about an hour or so without getting uncomfortable?
That. Nah, it's nothing you need to worry about. I've been pregnant for so long enough that I'm more than used to sitting uncomfortably. I mean, when you're as pregnant as I am, there really isn't any way to sit other than uncomfortably. But worst case scenario, my husband's folks are gonna be there too, so I can have them take me home if need be.
You do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself and the baby, you hear? Don't worry about us or the wedding. If you need to stand up, move around, or even go home, that's all fine with me.
Thanks, Ricky. Okay, well, it's getting late. I should let you go. I'll see you at the wedding. Oh my God, Grace, I saw your dress. My mom sent me a picture of you trying it on the other day. So, are you really gonna wear that dress to the wedding? Yeah, I was planning on wearing it. Why do you ask, Sally? Is there something wrong with it? Does it maybe not go well with the color theme for your wedding? No, that's not it. It's just that I don't know, it's kind of flashy, don't you think? I mean, you are pregnant after all. Are you sure you want to wear that kind of dress? Well, when you're as late in your pregnancy as I am, you don't really have much of a choice as far as dresses goes. The rental shop we went to only had this and maybe 3 or 4 other dresses that were in maternity sizes. How can I say this? So the wedding is like my wedding, right? Mine and Ricky's? And with me being the bride and all, I was just thinking, it seems kinda, call it improper, I guess, for you to be trying to get more attention than me with that dress. Plus, you're married too, so don't you think you should dress a little bit more respectfully, both to me and yourself? What? Sally, that's not it at all. I would never try to steal the show away from you. I know it's your big day. But is the dress really that gaudy? I'm honestly shocked that you would even think that way about it. For the record, I thought that was the simplest one they had at the rental shop. You really think so? If that dress is the simplest one, what in the world do all the other ones look like? Do you maybe think you could get a different one? Like, if you went to another rental shop, they might have something that would be better for you. Well, Sally, the wedding is tomorrow. I can't go out and find a new dress in the next few hours before dinner. I'm sorry, but I hope you understand that it was never my intention to stand out with this dress. Come on, seriously? You're still gonna wear that dress? Even though I told you how much it bothers me? I'm the bride! It's my big day! I don't want everyone staring at you when they should be looking at me. I don't think you'll need to worry about that. After all, no one's coming to the wedding tomorrow to see me. They're all coming to see you and Ricky. There's no way they'll be averting their eyes from the front of the room to gawk at my pregnant belly. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Plus, you guys have quite the wedding plan, don't you? Ricky's been raving about how fabulous you look in your dress. I can't wait to see it. Don't worry. Once you walk down the aisle, everyone in the room is gonna have their eyes glued to you the entire time. Yeah, I guess you're right. We did plan a pretty awesome wedding. I'd even say it's gonna be way nicer than your wedding. Are you jealous? Are you kidding? I'm way too happy for you to be jealous. Sally, this is gonna be great. You worked so hard to put everything together just the way you wanted it. So for real, Sally, don't worry. Believe in yourself. It's gonna be an absolutely perfect day.
How is it that you're so good with words, Grace? Like, seriously, you always know exactly the right thing to say.
All I'm doing is expressing my honest opinion. I know that you're gonna remember tomorrow for the rest of your life. You're the bride, Ricky's the groom, and I'm just some woman with a big belly sitting up towards the front. No one's even gonna notice I'm there.
Well, if you say so. All right then, you can go ahead and wear that dress if you really want to. But just so we're clear, you had better not do anything to stand out, got it? This is my wedding, and I don't want you doing anything that's gonna get in the way.
I know, Sally, don't worry. About the only thing I can imagine happening is I maybe start to feel sick while sitting in the chapel. I'll hold back as much as I can, but there is a small chance that I might have to step outside to go to the bathroom during the ceremony. I hope you'll understand if that happens.
Are you kidding? Everyone's gonna notice if someone sitting up front leaves the room. You can't do that.
I'll do my best to be inconspicuous. And like I said, I'll be sure to hold back as much as I can. I'll only leave the room if it's a big emergency. So, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? You make sure to get plenty of rest tonight. You're gonna need it.
Hey there, Grace. Sorry about Ryden kicking you so hard in the stomach like that. But like, seriously? Aren't you making way too big of a deal about this? He's only in the 1st grade, you know? How hard could he possibly have kicked? You didn't need to call an ambulance, you big drama queen. Oh, well, I guess this means you won't be coming to the wedding. Bummer, huh?
Hey, just what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Excuse me? Where do you get off talking to me like that? Plus, I see that you were so badly hurt that you needed an ambulance, but not bad enough that you can be texting with me right now. Was it all just for show or what?
If you're looking for Grace, the doctors are looking at her in the emergency room right now. It's me, Sally. Ricky. Now you want to answer my question?
Wait, Ricky? Oh, whoops. I thought it was your sister. When are you coming back to the chapel? We have to start the ceremony back up.
You can marry yourself for all I care. I'm divorcing you. So let's hear it. You're LOLing about my sister not being able to be at the wedding. What's up with that? What did you say to Ryden, Sally?
Hold on. What? Divorce? What are you talking about? It was just an accident.
If it really were an accident, I wouldn't be as mad at you as I am right now. I saw how weird Ryan was acting after he kicked Grace in the stomach. And now you're laughing about my sister going to the hospital. You'll have to excuse me if I find it hard to believe there's nothing screwy going on here.
But back up, Ricky. You just said you're gonna divorce me. What are you thinking, Ricky? Today is our wedding day. First your sister goes and interrupts the ceremony, and now you're divorcing me? What's going on with you?
To what's going on with me? Our son kicked my sister so hard that her water broke. What are we gonna do if something happens to the baby, Sally? How can you be focusing on the wedding at a time like this?
But that's her problem, not ours.
Are you insane? Of course it's our problem too. Now, enough dodging the question.
What do you mean, what question?
You know exactly what I mean. Why did Ryden do that?
I don't know, ask him. What are you asking me for? But you know Ryden, he's a really mischievous boy. He was probably just messing with her, that's all.
You write this off as him messing with her? Sure, Ryden can act up at times, but he would never do something to hurt anyone.
You're not even his real dad. Why do you act like you know him better than I do?
He may not be my biological child, but I consider him to be every bit my son. I've been the only dad he's known in the 2 years we've been married. So yeah, having known Ryden for a solid 1/3 of his life, I think it's fair to say I know a thing or two about the kid. So don't give me that BS, Sally.
This is completely crazy. Ryden is my son. I gave birth to him. And I am telling you, as his mother, that he just kicked her for no reason. that should be good enough for you.
Even if that were the case, this is absolutely not something we can dismiss as simple child mischief. Ryden's our son, and we need to take responsibility for what he did.
But why would we be responsible? Ryden's only a first grader. He's a kid. Kids do bad stuff sometimes. It happens. I don't see any reason for us to be concerned about anything.
It wouldn't matter if he were in elementary school or high school. As his parents, we have to take responsibility when he does something wrong. If we can't do that, we have no right to call ourselves parents.
You've only been his parent for 2 years. You don't have any right to be so sanctimonious about this.
This isn't sanctimony. It's the plain and simple truth. In any case, the wedding is off and I'm divorcing you. We can talk more about the details later.
I don't believe this. You're really gonna cancel our wedding? I won't stand for this. Ricky, are you there?
Boy, yesterday was pretty rough, wasn't it? How are you doing, Sally?
How am I doing? Thanks to you, not only did my wedding get canceled, but Ricky's gonna divorce me. How do you think I'm doing?
Well, what did you expect was going to happen? Fortunately, my baby was fine. I was so worried during my ride to the hospital.
There you go again. All you ever do is think about yourself. What about me? Ricky took Ryden and left the house. It's all your fault.
My fault? Please. Every single thing that happened yesterday was your fault, and everyone else was the victim of your actions. That includes me, my baby, Ricky, and even Ryden.
What are you trying to say?
So after I got taken to the hospital yesterday, Ricky took Ryden and went to my parents' house, right? Once they got there, Ricky sat Ryden down and had a little talk with him about what happened.
Oh, what did Ryden say? Not that I'm concerned or anything.
Oh, I think you know what he told us. He told us that you told him to kick me. Would you mind explaining that? You're gonna have to own up for it sooner or later, Sally. You might as well tell the truth now. You put me and my baby's life in grave danger. I'm not gonna let you clam up now that you've been found out. Why did you do that, Sally?
Because you were getting all the attention.
What? Are you talking about my dress?
Duh! How could you show up at my wedding dressed like that? You were obviously trying to steal the show from me.
We already talked about that. You saw the picture, right? You said you were fine with it.
Yeah, well, it looked a lot different in person. How dare you wear a prettier dress than me on what is supposed to be the happiest day of my life? How could you do that to me?
I didn't do anything to you, Sally. I just wore a dress. No one but you thought I looked prettier than you. Including me. I thought you looked great.
You don't really mean that. I see right through you, you narcissistic attention whore. You think you're prettier than me. You were intentionally ruining my wedding day.
That's ridiculous, Sally. But I could have gotten past this easily if your beef with me stayed between us. How dare you use your own child in your personal vendetta against me?
What's wrong with that? He's my son, isn't he? I get to use him however way I want. Ryden was a perfectly well-behaved boy that day. He did exactly what his mother told him to do.
Whew, wow, it looks like it won't do any good to talk to you about this. I really wish things didn't have to turn out this way, Sally. I always treated you like you were my own little sister.
Well, I always hated you. So, are we done here? Can I go now?
No, this isn't over yet. Not by a long shot. You still need to take responsibility for what Ryden did. What you did was a crime, Sally.
How is anything I did a crime? All I did was tell my son to do something. I didn't actually do it.
I may not be a lawyer, but even I know you can't instruct someone to commit a crime. When you told Ryden to kick me in the stomach, you were instructing him to commit assault. Based on the circumstances, you could have even been charged with attempted murder of my baby. So yeah, you've done more than enough to merit getting arrested.
Arrested? You're joking, right?
You instructed a child to attack a pregnant woman. The police are going to be very, very unhappy with you. And since you just admitted to what you did in your text just now, I have more than enough evidence to press charges against you.
Wait, you can't do that. If I get arrested, what's gonna happen to Ryden? Are you gonna send Ryden's mother to prison?
Don't worry about him. Ryden will be in the capable hands of his father, Ricky. And that's another thing I wanted to tell you. Ryden feels absolutely awful about what he did.
What do you mean?
From what Ricky tells me, Ryden was weeping bitterly the whole time the two of you were talking. He was terrified that my baby was gonna be hurt. How does that make you feel, Sally? A first-grade boy has more of a conscience than you.
But why would he feel bad about anything? He only did what I told him to do.
You might have given the instructions, but Ryden was the one who actually had to do your dirty work. I doubt he'll forget about this for as long as he lives. That's just how serious what you made him do was. Your act of petty jealousy is gonna become a lifelong trauma for your own son.
But I shouldn't get arrested for that. I don't want to go to prison.
Really? I think you'd be glad to go.
What? Are you some kind of moron? Why on earth would I want to go to prison?
Well, you hate being around people who are prettier than you, right? You'll love being in prison then. There won't be anyone prettier than you in there. Although, the other inmates might not like you being prettier than them, so I suggest you watch your back. After that, I called the police and explained the situation. Sally was promptly arrested the very same day. Thanks to the evidence Sally was kind enough to provide me, the prosecutors were able to file charges within an hour. She was found guilty of all charges and sentenced to hard time behind bars. As for Ryden, who I see as the primary victim of Sally's maleficence, he's currently living with Ricky. Poor Ryden. He felt really, really bad about what his mom made him do. But once my baby was born and Ryden met her for the first time, it was like he was a completely different person. I'm sure it was reassuring for him to see the baby born perfectly healthy. Once Sally gets out of prison, I'm sure she'll be coming back for Ryden, but Ricky isn't going to give him up without a fight. He is currently talking with his lawyers to discuss their options to remove custody from Sally entirely. Due to how serious Sally's crimes were, they tell him that obtaining sole custody of Ryden should be a piece of cake. We're all super excited to watch Ryden and my baby grow up together and looking forward to continuing life as a big, happy family.
Hello, Helen. Are you finished at work yet? If not, let me know when you're planning on being finished as soon as possible.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, I'm all done for today. I'm just going to make a quick stop at the store and I'll be on my way home.
Oh, you're going shopping? Then buy me 3 rolls of duct tape while you're there.
You need duct tape? I'm pretty sure we have some in the house. Try looking in the top drawer next to the refrigerator. There should be a roll in there.
I wasn't looking for your input, Helen. I know we have a roll in the house. 1 roll isn't enough. That's why I'm telling you to buy more. Now get back here with that duct tape as quickly as possible. We need to get ready to move.
Get ready to move? What are you talking about?
You mean you don't know? Oh, didn't Lucas tell you?
No, I haven't heard anything about moving. Oh, are you moving, maybe? I know you've been looking to downsize for quite a while now.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not anywhere by myself. Our duplex is finished, so we're all going to move in together. But if you don't feel like living with my son and I don't feel compelled, you are more than welcome to live anywhere else you'd like. You could even move to another city for all I care.
Wait a second. Our duplex? What duplex?
The duplex my darling son Lucas built for me. The house I'm living in now is so dreadfully inconvenient. The stairs are too steep, the doorways are too narrow, and the flooring is practically like an ice rink. And you two need to think about your future as well. When you have kids, you want them to have plenty of room to run around and play, don't you? It's going to be great for all of us. So Lucas decided to buy a house and renovate it into a duplex. Wait until you see. You're going to positively love it, I'm sure.
Hold on just 1 second. This is the first I'm hearing of any of this.
Oh, well, I guess I'm the one who gets to break the news to you.
But this is a lot to take in. He bought a house and renovated it? That sort of thing would take months. First, he had to go look for a house, go and see it in person, negotiate with a realtor, and that's not even including the time it would take to renovate it.
Indeed, Lucas has been working incredibly hard for the last 6 months to make it all happen.
Well, how did Lucas pay for it? Don't tell me he took out a loan.
You'll have to ask him about that. I haven't the foggiest. But what's the big deal? There's no need to worry about the money anymore. The house is finished. It's not like you'll be paying anything for it anyway. I don't see any reason for you to be concerned about anything.
There are plenty of reasons. Lucas doesn't have enough money to buy and renovate a house like that.
Apparently he did, because the house got built. Tell me, Helen, are you like this all the time? Complaining and throwing fits like this over every little thing? I feel so sorry for Lucas for having to deal with you all the time. You are such a control freak, really.
Mom, you aren't lying to me again, are you? If you are, you need to tell me the truth right now.
Well, I never. When have I lied to you, Helen?
Last month? You told me that an old friend of yours was sick and needed money for a life-saving operation. Then you left the house for a week because you were going to go see them in the hospital. Then when you came back, you had a full-body tan and the tags on your suitcase had said you would come from Hawaii.
You sure know how to hold a grudge, don't you? That's all ancient history, water under the bridge. This time, I am definitely telling the truth. Go ahead and ask Lucas. He'll confirm everything I told you.
I'll talk to him after I get home then.
In the meantime, don't forget to pick up that duct tape for me. 3 rolls, Helen, not 2. 3. The cardboard boxes I ordered have already arrived, so I don't need any more of those.
Good morning, Mom. Are you awake yet? I hope I'm not disturbing you.
It's 10 a.m., you ridiculous girl. Of course I'm awake. What do you take me for, a college student?
I was just making sure, that's all. You were still asleep when I left the house earlier.
Well, excuse me for being a human being. Maybe you can live on little to no sleep, but the rest of us need our rest to get through the day. Now, what is it? What do you want? I hope you didn't text me just to see if I was awake.
I just wanted to tell you something. We're not moving anymore. It's been canceled.
What? What do you mean we're not moving? The moving company will be here to pick up our things the day after tomorrow. And you're going to cancel it on such short notice?
This is the result of several days of discussions with my husband. Lucas took the money he used to buy the house out of my savings account without my permission. So we're putting off moving into the new house for the time being.
Your savings? Your husband and wife, you mean our saving?
No, the money in that savings account was what I had earned back when I was single. It is not ours, it is 100% wholly and truly mine.
Oh, I see. But your savings alone couldn't possibly have been enough to pay for an entire house. Lucas must have put up the lion's share of the price himself. Are you really going to get so upset over him using a few $1,000s or so of your money? Don't be so childish, Helen. It's embarrassing.
You're welcome to think whatever you wish of me. All I'm here to do is to tell you that the move is off, period. My husband and I will decide what we're going to do with the house another time.
The move is not off. What do you think you're doing? Your husband told me that he had already terminated the lease on your current apartment. You have no choice but to move out.
I am aware that he did that without my permission as well. That's why we're currently talking with the property manager to see if there's any possibility that we could renew the lease. We've always had a good relationship with them, so I don't think that they'll have any issues with staying after all.
This is unacceptable. I won't stand for this. We are moving into the new house, and that is final.
You are in no position to be making that sort of decision for us, Mom.
Hogwash. I have just as much say in this as you do. Regardless, this was all Lucas's decision, not yours. You need to hold your tongue and respect your husband's wishes.
Mom? The house was built using my money. So, no, as a matter of fact, the only person who has any right to make decisions regarding that house is me.
You will not stop me from moving into that house. I've already packed up all of my things. It's all in cardboard boxes.
Me. That's for the best, actually. You can just go ahead and leave all that stuff just like it is. No matter what happens with the house, I doubt we'll be living here much longer.
Oh, then why not simply move into the new house? I mean, think about it, Helen. You are now the proud owner of a brand new house. No more renting, no more landlords, no more nosy neighbors. My son worked so hard to build that house for me, and we're not even going to live in it? That's absurd.
The only absurd thing around here is my husband's thought process, if you ask me.
You really are an awful woman, Helen. This sort of reaction from you is precisely why my son had no choice but to keep it a secret from you.
Excuse me?
Lucas works all day and night to make his business a roaring success. Meanwhile, you simply work some menial part-time job like a high school dropout. And yet you think you have the right to micromanage every single thing Lucas says or does?
I'd say I'm rather lenient with him considering the circumstances.
Lenient? Is that a joke? You keep Lucas on such a short leash, he can barely even move. Now that Lucas has exercised his rights to do what he sees fit with his own money, you have shown yourself for the tyrant that you are. So he used some of your trivial savings to buy a house. So what? You should be glad that he doesn't kick you to the curb right here and now. What would you do without him supporting you? You need to examine yourself and realize just what sort of position you're in.
Indeed. I'd say it's vital for everyone to have a firm grasp of their own position, including you.
Then stop talking back to me like a teenager. You would be lost without my son with your pitiful part-time income. Now, get back to your apartment this instant and pack your things.
Hello, Mom. I thought you should know that we're going to be moving again soon. So you had better put all of your things back in those cardboard boxes.
What are you going on about this time? We've already moved into our new house. Where do you think we're going to go now?
My husband will tell you later on.
When are you going to start making sense? Give me a straight answer. Are you threatening me?
Perish the thought.
I suppose you don't have anything to threaten me with anymore, do you? Seeing as though we've already moved into our new house. And you poor thing, you were unable to renew your lease, weren't you? You just have no luck at all.
I couldn't agree more. My luck ran out the moment I married Lucas.
This is just disgraceful, Helen. You've lost completely. We're living in our new house, so all you can do is bitterly insult your husband? Oh, grow up. Your constant grumbling is absolutely ruining the mood. We're trying to enjoy ourselves. Would you please stop getting in our way?
I'm only going to get in your way one more time, and then I'll be out of your hair forever. That house is going to be put up for sale.
What? No. Our house is being put up for sale? The new duplex Lucas built for me? The one we're living in right now?
That's correct.
Again with that nonsense. You know very well that I will never consent to such a thing.
I'm afraid I don't need your consent. My husband has already given his. Not that I needed it.
He did?
Yes, and he promised me that the two of you would be completely moved out within the week.
But why would he do that?
We talked things over, and he agreed to my terms.
I was wondering why the two of you had been staying up so late recently. I've been hearing your voices coming from the living room until midnight or later for the last several days. Is that what you were doing? Talking about what to do with this house?
Yes, Mom. The house will be put on the market the 1st of next month. Make sure you take all your things with you when you leave. Oh, and do take care not to damage anything on your way out. I wouldn't want to negatively impact the house's sale value.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be more of a troublesome girl. Well, if that's the way you want to play, fine. I'm getting a lawyer. I will never allow you to sell this house. An obnoxious, badgering woman like yourself doesn't deserve to live with a fine man like my son and a classy lady like myself. We're going to hire the best lawyer in the city and kick you out.
I'm curious, how do you plan on retaining the best lawyer in the city with Lucas's $500 a month income and your social security checks? You'd be lucky to be able to afford one of those DUI lawyers on TV.
$100 a month? What are you talking about?
That's how much he pulls in every month.
That's impossible. You're just trying to scare me again. I know for a fact that Lucas makes an incredible amount of money.
If that were really true, why would he need to dip his hands into my savings account? You should know that ever since Lucas launched his company, his income fell to practically zero. I'm the one who pays all of our monthly bills.
I feel sorry for you, Helen. You've been backed into a corner, so the only thing you can do is make up more and more extravagant lies. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
It's the truth, though.
You mean to tell me that you support the both of you with your meager part-time job? That's the most laughably false thing I've ever heard. You don't even know the first thing about money, do you?
For the record, the reason I'm doing my part-time job is because I want to go into business in the field in the future. I suppose you could call it research. I'm not paying bills with that job or anything.
I'm sick and tired of listening to your grandiose lies, Helen. I've put up with you this long only because you're the one my son chose as his wife. But I've had all I can take. Get out of this house as soon as possible. After all, if you're telling the truth, this house will be put up for sale soon, correct? Then you shouldn't have any problem moving out right now.
Well, yes, I was planning to move out in the short order from the beginning. I'm planning to divorce Lucas as well.
Oh my. So that's another thing you two have been talking about then. Oh, this is like a dream come true. I get to live in this gorgeous house, and I'll finally be rid of my son's hen-pecking wife. Oh, things are looking up for me.
I'll bring the necessary divorce papers to the house tonight. Would you mind signing them as a witness?
It would be my pleasure. I'll sign as many times as you'd like me to. Oh, this calls for celebration. I think I might order food from that expensive sushi restaurant that just opened up nearby. Oh, I haven't been this excited in years. I feel like a schoolgirl again. Hello there, Helen. I was just talking to my son a while ago. He told me that you were telling the truth the other day. You really are the one who pays all the bills.
Uh-huh. I tried to tell you, but you just wouldn't listen.
Oh, what was I supposed to think? I couldn't believe a story as ridiculous as that. I thought your only source of income was your part-time job. I had no idea you were making that much money off your investments. Why didn't you tell me?
That's an easy question to answer. It's because I didn't want you to know.
If you would have told me, I would have treated you differently, though.
Trust me, I know. You would no doubt have been trying to mooch off of me at every opportunity. I wanted to avoid having the same conversation with you whenever you asked me to buy you food or clothes or jewelry or whatever else you begged me for. There was no way I was going to let you know. But now, at the last minute, that idiot went and spilled the beans to you.
I'm terribly sorry for everything, Helen. Please, won't you come back and live with us? I'd like to try and make it up to you. What do you say, Helen? Can we be a family again?
Lucas and I are already divorced. You were the witness when we signed all the forms, so don't tell me you forgot.
No, I haven't forgotten. It's just... Well, I see now that you're the perfect girl for my Lucas. To be bluntly honest with you, Lucas has absolutely no value as a breadwinner.
I am aware of that, yes. The $500 he pulled in each month was barely enough to pay for our groceries. And yet, he still had the gall to use all that money he pulled in on himself. He never contributed a single cent towards any of our living expenses.
I had no idea that was what was really going on. My son must have been a terrible burden on you for all these years.
It wasn't just him. You have been a terrible burden on me as well. Just as much as him, actually. Ever since the day we got married, you've been constantly on my case about this or that. Every time I tried to talk to you about the way you treated me, you'd brush me off and tell me I was being too sensitive. And let's not forget about all the other cruel things you've done to me. I haven't forgotten about a single one.
But that was before I knew that you were the breadwinner.
The fact that you would change how you treat me based on how much money I earn makes you sound like an even worse person.
I'm so terribly sorry, Helen, but I can change, I swear. You should see the state Lucas has been in ever since you left him. He barely leaves the house to work anymore. He's become nothing but dead weight. Getting divorced was clearly a massive, terrible shock to him.
Oh yeah? Imagine how shocked I was to learn my husband betrayed me and stole my savings. He wasn't always like this. Back when we first met, he was always a hard-working man. Then, after we got married, he suddenly got this crazy idea to start up his own company. It failed immediately, but he refused to give up the ghost, leaving me to support the family myself.
I'm sorry for that, too.
You don't need to be. I'm the one who agreed to marry him. It's my fault. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm sure that even if he hadn't bought that house, I still would have divorced him sooner or later. Even my patience has its limits.
Don't say that. I'm sure he could change if given the opportunity. Why don't you come by and talk to him? The two of you could work out your differences somehow. I know it.
Not happening. If you haven't even changed at this point, I can't expect him to either. The only reason you're texting me like this now is because you don't want to support him for the rest of your life, right? You just want to pass him back to me.
That's not entirely accurate. I just want to live with you again, that's all.
Well, unfortunately, I have no such inclinations regarding you. I'm not gonna be his sugar mama anymore.
You can't just abandon me like this. If something doesn't change, we won't have anywhere to live. We'll wind up homeless on the streets.
You and Lucas will have to figure out something for yourselves.
But that boy is useless. I'll end up having to do everything by myself. Please, Helen, come home. I'm on a fixed income and Lucas has no income. We can't live like this.
And there it is. You're really only concerned about yourself. Do you understand what position you're in now? You said I'd be lost without Lucas's income, but it was the other way around, wasn't it? After that, my former mother-in-law sent me messages at least once a day begging for help. Once the divorce was finalized, though, I blocked her phone number and that was the end of it. Since Lucas used my personal savings without my permission, he fortified any rights to receive any of our joint assets. We agreed to settle the score by selling the house he bought, and I would receive all of the proceeds. I don't think I'll be able to recoup all of the money he spent on it, but since I'll both be able to cut all ties with the two of them and not have to hand over a single cent of my hard-earned money, I still consider it a win for me. After getting kicked out of their lovely duplex, they moved into a rather small and inexpensive apartment together. Apparently, Lucas's work ethic has gotten even worse since then, to the point where he rarely leaves his room at all. So his mother is currently having to make ends meet for both of them with her social security checks. Eventually, something's gonna have to give. Either Lucas's mother will go out and look for a job herself, or she'll kick that useless slacker son of hers out of the apartment. But no matter what happens to them, it's officially no longer any business of mine. All that matters to me is that I never see either of them ever again. As for me, I'm living on my own for the first time in a long time, and I had forgotten how easygoing living by yourself can be. By the way, the part-time job I had mentioned earlier was as a barista at a cat cafe. My ultimate goal is to open my own establishment someday, and I'm working here to gain experience and knowledge in the industry. I think I've learned more than enough by now, so sometime in the near future, I'll be entering into the next phase of my long-term plan. It feels so good to be spending my money on my own goals and dreams, rather than having it all get washed down the drain by Lucas and his mother. I'm sure starting up a new business won't be an easy path, but I think I've saved up more than enough to at least get things going. Another thing, I've actually been wanting to have pets for some time now, but Lucas never agreed to it because his mother hates animals. So, with them out of the way, my first stop is the local shelter. I'm deciding between getting a dog or a cat, or who knows, maybe I'll get one of both. I'm so looking forward to being able to have my own cat cafe, surrounded all day by my furry little friends. But it's not gonna do any good to just fantasize to you all about my future. I've actually gotta get to work. Don't worry about me. As you've seen from my story, I am more than capable of handling myself in tough situations.
Hey, Tiffany. Are you there? I was just wondering about how things are going with you and Thomas. Are you two getting along well?
Well, I mean, we're not doing horribly or anything like that, but we don't really have all that much in our house for a kid to play with, you know? I mean, at least I have some toys that your sister dropped off with this bag, but it's not much.
Oh, great. Well then, it sounds like you're going to be able to make it through the week just fine then. Is that right?
Actually, it seems like she really didn't pack him enough clothes to last through the week now that I'm looking. Do you think that I should go out and get Thomas some more clothing since he'll be here so long?
I mean, if you don't think that he has enough clothes, then yeah. Probably best to go out and get him a little something. Just make sure you take him to the store with you.
Yeah, of course. I wasn't going to just leave a kid at home all alone or anything like that.
I really am sorry that you have to be doing all of this right now. I know that my sister asked you really last minute to look after him.
It's okay. I mean, I have to say that I was just a little bit of surprise. I mean, I don't think I even remember hearing that your sister was pregnant to begin with, so that was really shocking.
Yeah, well, you know that my sister moved overseas recently, right? But I guess she just wanted to come back and celebrate it a little with family. And I guess I just completely forgot to tell you all about that. So, yeah. Sorry this kind of just fell on your lap.
Again, you really don't need to worry about anything at all. Although, I guess it would be kind of weird if I try to reach out and congratulate her now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think you have to say anything to her at all. I'll just tell her that I forgot to mention it to you the next time that I see her.
Oh yes, please do that. I really do feel bad for not being able to have sent something sooner. And to think that she came all the way here for her family, only to get called away by work right away.
I know, it really is tough for her, but it's always been this way with her work, always making her run all over the place.
But are you really sure that it's a good idea for me to be watching her kid? I mean, Thomas is still only 2 years old, and you know that I've never really seen her taking care of an infant like this.
What are you talking about? You're gonna be just fine. You're doing great already.
I guess, but I just feel a little nervous taking care of a kid like this. It's a bit scary. I would just hate to screw up, and I'm always so nervous that I'll do something wrong.
Well, I don't think that there's any need to be so tense about this kind of stuff. I mean, the kid is your nephew, you know. So I think you should be happy to spend so much time with him.
I guess I am, but I just didn't think that I'd be having to do so much work.
I know. I do wish that my sister would have just gone to our mom instead. But you know how far away they live. It was much easier for her to ask us. In fact, we were really the only people she could go to.
I guess, but I'm only going to be doing this for a week, okay? I mean, you know that I work from home, and Thomas is that age where I really can't take my eyes off him for even a second.
I know. And I'm really grateful for you doing this. I'll try and be home as soon as I can after work. Okay?
Can you really even promise me that, though? I mean, it seems to me like you've been coming home late every day for a while now.
I know, but it's just... Well, you have to believe that I'm trying to end things as quickly as I can to get home.
Of course, I'm sure that you're doing all that you can. Anyways, tonight after dinner, I'm going to put Thomas down for bed, and then I really need to get some work done.
Okay, great. And after I get home, you just let me handle the cleaning and everything else around the house. You can just do your work.
Great. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Anyways, I'm going to take Thomas out shopping now. Oh, and please do me a favor and ask your sister if Thomas has any kinds of allergies or anything like that which we should know about.
Okay, sure thing. I'll try and have an answer for you before you get dinner ready. But I hope that you two have fun shopping.
Hey Zach, are you there? I was just wanting to say that it's been a week since we took Thomas in.
Oh, wow. Has it really already been a week? Wow. Time really flies, doesn't it?
I guess, but, well, you said that I wouldn't have to do this for more than a week, so could you just please call your sister?
Yeah, I guess I can do that. Actually, she just sent me a message not that long ago.
Sure. Oh, really? Did she actually? Well, what did she say? Did she say that she's coming to get Thomas?
No, she didn't quite say that. She said that she was hoping that we could just hold on to him for just a little while longer, actually.
Thomas? Hold on a second. She wants to leave Thomas for us just even longer? Just how much longer are we taking here?
I don't know. She was asking if it would be okay to leave him with us for like another 10 days or so.
Here. I'm sorry, but if your sister thinks that we're gonna hold on to Thomas for another 10 days, then we really need to talk to her. Please tell her that I can't take any more time off of work and I need her to take Thomas.
Oh, come on. I'm sure that we could make this work for us, right? It's just one more mouth to feed. He's just a little guy.
1 week was already plenty hard for me. Thank you very much. So, if you're asking me to do another 10 days after I've already done 7, well, I just don't think that's going to work out well. Besides, I have plans and things that I need to be present for. I can't be watching a kid all the time.
Tiffany, please. I'm begging you here. This is my sister that we're talking about. I mean, this is our nephew, for crying out loud. Don't you think that families should be helping each other out in their time of need?
Of course, I think that families should help each other out, and that's what we've been doing for the past week now. But why can't you just go and ask your parents to take over sitting Thomas or something?
We already talked about why that wouldn't be such a good idea, remember? Besides, it's only 10 days. It's gonna be just fine. This is family that we're talking about, and I really think that you need to lighten up a little about all of this. Don't tell me that you don't like little Thomas.
Of course, it's not that. I think he's a really cute and sweet kid, but...
Well, then it sounds to me like it's all decided. We'll hold on to Thomas for 10 more days, and that's that. Right?
Now, hold on just 1 second there. What time do you think you're going to be getting home today?
Well, I certainly won't be able to leave anytime too soon. I still have a lot of work that I need to get done here.
You know, all of last week you told me that you were going to try your best to come home early, and not one time for that entire week did you actually get home early and help me to take care of Thomas. So I think that you're going to have to step up just a little more if you're going to have to insist that this happens.
Well, I don't really know what you want me to say to that. I mean, work is work, and I can't really do much about it.
Well, I have work too, and I'm still finding ways to be able to take care of Thomas, so there.
Okay, sure, but you get to work at home, so I don't really think that you're being fair to me and my circumstances at all right now.
But you're the one who keeps lying to me about coming home early, so how is that fair to me?
How many times are you going to make me repeat myself? I told you that I have work to do, and that's why I can't go home. I have to go into a real office and do real work for a real company. Do you understand that? Of course you don't. You just get to chill out at home while you do your job all day.
Please don't talk to me that way, Zach. I think you know that you're not being fair at all to me right now.
Well, I wouldn't have to talk to you like this if you weren't so persistent and whining about this. Now, you do know that I'll be leaving on a business trip next week, right?
Okay then, what's going to happen to Thomas and I after you leave for that then?
What do you mean? You'll still be around to take care of him, won't you? I don't really see what the problem is.
The problem is that you seem to think it's okay to put all the work of looking after Thomas on my shoulders.
I'm not putting anything on anyone's shoulders at all. Thank you very much. I'm just saying that I think you need to be more of a team player. Just think of this as practice for when we have kids in the future, right? I don't get why you have to have such a nasty attitude about this. Since when do you suddenly hate kids? Where's all of this even coming from?
What are you talking about, Zach? Of course I don't hate kids or anything like that at all. You know that it's not the kid himself that's the issue here. The issue is that I'm being made to do all the work of taking care of him. I think you're letting your sister ask a lot from me, and you're not doing anything to help me out when I'm asking for it.
You know, women like you probably shouldn't even have children to begin with. You'll just end up screwing them up in the end anyway.
Excuse me? And just what is the world that's supposed to mean, huh?
I mean that I'm not telling you to watch Thomas grow up for the rest of his life, but I am asking you to watch him for one more tiny little week. If you can't even handle that, do you really think that you're going to be suited to be a mother in the future?
I don't know what to say to that. I can't believe that you would even make that kind of analogy about me.
Well, look, all I am saying is that I also do wish that I could be there and help you take care of Thomas. I really do. But since I have work to do, you'll just have to do things on your own for now.
I really can't put up with this for a moment longer. But anyways, Thomas is starting to look sleepy, so I'm putting him to bed.
Put him to bed? See? That's your issue. You need to be taking care of him like a proper parent, not just putting him away where you can't see him.
What do you know about that Thomas needs anyways? You haven't been here once to do anything for him.
There you go again, trying to bite my head off for only making one tiny little comment. I told you that I would try and get home early when I can, but that you'll just have to watch Thomas until then. Oh, and by the way, my sister is very grateful for you watching Thomas.
Okay, fine, whatever, but I'm only going to be watching him for the next few days. Then after that, no more.
Of course, I'll make sure and tell my sister that much so that she doesn't try asking you again. And I promise that I'll try and get back home as soon as I can.
Hey, Alina, are you there? I know it's been a while since we spoke, but I just wanted to talk to you for a little bit.
Oh wow, Tiffany. It has really been forever since the two of us last spoke. How are you doing? How's life? Are you doing well?
Well, yes, things are doing well, but I was just wondering, what country are you even in right now? Oh, you mean that you haven't heard anything from my brother? My husband actually finished his work abroad and we're both living in the States again. Well, yes, I had heard that you two were going to be coming back, but I also heard that you had to go abroad again. Wasn't there another business trip or something that you two both had to leave for? Sorry, you're asking me if we're out of the country on another business trip right now? Please don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about, Lena. I'll just cut straight to the chase. When do you think you're going to be able to come and pick up your child? I've been watching him for over a month now. I understand that you're busy and I can respect that. But I think it's high time that you come and pick up your son from me, okay?
I'm really sorry, Tiffany, but I think you must be confused right now. I mean, my husband and I don't have any kids. I certainly don't have any children anyways.
Wait, what? What do you mean you don't have any kids? Is that supposed to be some kind of joke or something like that?
No, it's no joke. I mean, I'm sorry, but if anything, you're the one being a little mean right now. Didn't you know that I'm going under fertility treatment right now?
Wait a second, so then you really haven't had any children at all? Are you serious?
I'm very serious. I have no children at all, and if I did have children, I would probably be bringing them along when we did travel.
That's what I had always thought of myself as well, but anyways, what is this business about kids that you're talking about? You want me to go and pick someone up? No, I've been taking care of this kid named Thomas for the past month, but the reason I was because Zach told me he was your kid. I thought this 2-year-old boy was yours.
Well, I am again really, really sorry to say this to you, but there's just no way at all that the kid could be mine. Besides, if this kid is supposed to be 2 years old, then,
well, I know the last time we saw each other was about 3 years ago, but even so, my mom would say something to you, right? Yeah, I suppose that you're right about that, but I'm the one that should be apologizing. I guess that Zach was just lying to me this whole time. I really don't know what else to say about the matter.
And where's Zach right now? Is he still at work or something like that?
Actually, he told me that he had to go away to some kind of business trip and won't be back home for a couple more days. So that's why I've been watching little Thomas all by myself and getting so stressed.
I think that he's hiding something. In fact, knowing my brother, I'm practically positive that he is.
Oh, Elena, I really am so sorry for getting you wrapped up in all of this. I know that we haven't talked in a long time and I really didn't mean to try and pick a fight with you right after getting the get-to. You didn't do anything wrong at all. It was my brother who told you that this Thomas kid was yours, and of course you had every single reason to believe him. But you know, when I did tell Zach that I was coming back, the first thing he did ask was about when my husband's next business trip would be. Wait, really? But why would he want to know something like that? And most of the time when my husband has trips like this, he goes abroad all on his own. Like, he's away right now, but I'm still here. In fact, I thought it was weird that I hadn't seen you or Zach in so long, so I was actually thinking of inviting the both of you out. I even brought it up with my brother at some point, but he shut it down almost as soon as I ever said anything. He said he was been too busy to even meet. You know what? I've actually had the feeling that this whole time, Zach has been trying to keep me from talking to you as well. Well, then I think that we might really be onto something, because obviously there shouldn't be any reason why you couldn't talk to me. But I just wonder why my brother would lie to you about me having children. I don't know, but he must be hiding something, and Thomas certainly has something to do with it. I'm really sorry to ask, but do you think you could put up with looking after Thomas for just a little longer while we get to the bottom of this? I suppose at this point it wouldn't really hurt to keep watching him for a couple more days. I know that this is a big ask from you at this point, but I think that we just need a little more time before we make any decision on how to act. I'll ask my husband to help me to look into this.
I just wanted to let you know that I talked to my sister and she said she could take Thomas back from tomorrow. So just tell him to pack up all of his things and be ready to head out tomorrow morning. Okay?
Yeah, sure, got it. I'll go ahead and tell him to do that.
Oh, come on. What is it now? Don't tell me that you actually think that you're going to miss having him around after all this time.
Well, I've been taking care of him for some time other than like a whole month now. Isn't it only natural that that would happen?
Well, what do you think about trying to make a kid with me then?
Yeah, no, that's okay. I don't think that you and I really need to do that at all.
Wait, what? But why not? What's the matter with you? I thought you said you were going to miss the kid, but now what? You're too tired to deal with another?
Oh no, the problem isn't with having a kid. It's with having your kid. Do you understand now?
I don't really get what you're saying. Are you still upset because I asked you to look after Thomas for all this time?
It's not just that. It's because you lied to me about him being your sister's kid in the first place. I know that he's the kid of your mistress and that your so-called business trip was just an excuse to get away with her. Do you have any idea how crushing it was to learn just about all the ways that you have been betraying me? I mean, really. But anyways, I'm going to be returning Thomas to his father, not you.
You mean his real dad?
That's right, I'm talking about the husband of the woman that you've been sleeping around with. So don't even bother coming home because you and I are through. Do you understand?
Wait a second. You can't just say that we're through. That's not something that you can just decide for yourself. And you're really gonna tell me that I won't be allowed back home?
Dan? Well, of course, I mean, you do realize that I'm talking about getting a divorce from you, right?
Okay, let's just slow down here. I don't think there's any need to go and do something like that. I'm really sorry, so please stop all this silly talk about divorce.
Right? Why? I mean, your mistress is going to be a single mother too, so you had better go and be with her. You seem to prefer her over me anyways.
Oh, come on. It's not like that at all. You have to believe me when I say that I still really, really love you.
Just how many times have you gone and go see this woman? How long have you two been together? It doesn't sound like any sort of thing to me.
But, I mean, please, we're just friends. There's nothing serious between us at all.
Oh, really? Because I thought it was pretty serious the way that you had me watch her child so you could go on a vacation with this woman. And something tells me that you two didn't go separate rooms, just went to see the sights. You've been lying to me this entire time, and don't deny it either. I called your office and they confirmed that you were taking the time off and not on any kind of business trip. I know about it all, and you should know that your sister came to me with all of this.
My sister did? But why would she go to you about all of this stuff?
I actually approached her first since it had been over a month since I took care of who I thought was her child. But then she told me that she didn't even have kids and can't have them since she's undergoing a fertility treatment to be able to.
Oh, really? I had no idea about that.
Ugh, I'm just so done with you. Do you know that? Just don't talk to me at all. Go out and find a lawyer instead, because I'm gonna have mine the next time I message you. After that, Zach came back to the house crying for me to forgive him, but little did he know that his sister, her husband, and his parents were all waiting there for him. Too scared and embarrassed to run away, Zach sat there and was lectured by every single member of his family, asking what he was thinking doing what he did. In the end, Zach agreed to the divorce without putting up a fight. Of course I sued him and his mistress for the affair. I heard that the mistress also lost her husband and child was forced to pay out a huge amount of alimony and child support. I packed up my things and decided to move closer to my parents while finding my footing again in life. If I never heard from Zach again, then that suits me just fine. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey, Marshall, just checking in on you. Did you make it home all right?
Hey, babe. Yeah, I just got back. I'm really sorry about today, Elena. I know you were looking forward to spending the evening together, but I just started feeling sick all of a sudden.
It's no problem at all. You can't help it when you're feeling sick. Although, I've been noticing lately that you haven't been as energetic as you usually are. Is everything okay? Are you really busy at work or something? I'd hate to see you work yourself sick.
Nah, don't worry about me. I'm totally fine. I don't know. I think I might be coming down with a cold or something. That's all. And besides, I bet you're working way harder than I do lately. You've been doing practically all the wedding planning by yourself.
Oh, don't be silly. It's not that much work. We're not planning to have a big blowout wedding anyway. We're just inviting close family and a few of our friends. And honestly, I kind of enjoy it. It makes me more excited to see how it actually turns out.
I'm really sorry about that. I know it's all my fault. You'd rather have a fancy wedding, wouldn't you?
How is it your fault? What do you mean, Marshall?
Well, I mean, I'm an orphan, and since both of my parents were the only children in their families, I don't have any relatives at all. I know you're having a small ceremony so that I won't feel bad about my side of the chapel being completely empty. And plus, women always dream of these big, elaborate weddings where they walk down the aisle looking like princesses, and you can't have that because of me.
Oh, Marshall, you don't have anything to feel guilty for.
Yeah, I do.
How long have we been together now? You know, I've never been one to enjoy being the center of attention. I was never planning to invite a ton of people or have a royalty-style wedding in the first place. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if the only people in the room were you and me.
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do. The only wedding dream I've ever had is to be surrounded by my closest family and friends. Again, you don't need to worry about a thing, Marshall.
If you say so. Thanks, Elena. Thanks for everything.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. Up until you came along, I thought I was going to be married to my office desk for the next 40 years. I never thought I'd actually be able to marry a stand-up guy.
Yeah, I really lucked out too. I managed to lock you down before some other guy came along and picked you up.
There isn't a single other man in the world who I would want to marry but you. With my work, I'm out of town a lot of the time. And that's in addition to time I have to spend at the office. So I'm away from home a lot of the time, and in general don't have much free time to spend with you. Plus, I always say exactly what I think, and that's not what guys want, is it? Why did you ask me to marry you anyway?
I think it's super respectable the way you know exactly what you want in life and have everything set in order for yourself. And as for your brutal honesty, I'm pretty cool with that too. You're feisty. That's kind of hot.
Oh, come on, really? Marshall, remember the time when I was massively busy at work and couldn't see you for almost 3 months? I still can't believe you waited for me. Most men wouldn't.
And for you, I'll wait as long as you want me to. Well, if I'm being perfectly honest, it does get pretty lonely for me when I can't see you. But I know that wherever you are, whether you're across the country or across the world for me, I'll always be your number one guy, and that's enough for me.
I'm glad you understand how serious I am about you. Thank you so much for staying by my side through everything, Marshall. If you start to feel any worse, you let me know right away, got it? All I have to do is hit the save button and I could be right over there anytime, day or night.
You'll be the first one I call. Unless I'm dying or something. In that case, I'll call an ambulance and then call you.
Yeah, I think that would be for the best. Sleep well, Marshall. Good night.
Hey, Elena, I'm really sorry about this, but I have to cancel on you. I'm not going to be able to go and see you today after all.
Oh no, what's the matter? Did something come up?
It's an awful mess. Gonna take forever to get everything cleaned up and back to normal.
Oh, are you alright? I mean, tomorrow is our wedding day.
Yeah, that won't be a problem. There's no way the guys here would make me come into work on my own freaking wedding day. It'll have me up later than I'd like to be, but I'm pretty sure I can take care of this all tonight.
Are you sure? You're gonna be able to get home and get enough sleep for tomorrow, right?
Don't worry, this won't be an all-nighter. I promise I will definitely be on time. You can count on me.
Okay, I trust you, Marshall. Well, I'm gonna leave straight from here to go to the chapel tomorrow.
Gotcha. I'm sorry about this. I know you were saying that you wanted to go together.
It's alright, there's nothing you can do about it. It's your work.
Oh, and one more thing. I kind of had one favor I wanted to ask of you.
What is it?
We were planning on submitting our marriage certificate the day after the wedding, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's the anniversary of our first date.
About that, do you think we can possibly do it on a different day?
What? Why?
I was kind of thinking, wouldn't it be more meaningful to pick a different date? You know, like the anniversary of our first kiss? Or the anniversary of when I proposed to you?
Well, I guess I'm not too fussy about when we go to the courthouse. But what makes you want to change our plans all of a sudden? Did something come up?
No, not really. I was just thinking, this is the day we officially, legally become husband and wife, right? So maybe we could make it a little more special. Like, how about Valentine's Day? Wouldn't that be a better day to do it?
Marshall, what's going on?
Nothing at all.
You've been acting kinda different lately. Even in the times we're together, you seem like your mind is on something else. I don't know, I just get this weird feeling about you.
Really? Huh. I don't feel any different than usual, though.
You've been looking unwell lately, like you're coming down with something. Are you under some kind of stress lately? Are you worried about something? Is it about our wedding? Are you having second thoughts?
No, that's not it at all, Lena. I am absolutely not having second thoughts. There's no girl I want to marry but you, Elena.
But Marshall, when you all of a sudden want to push back the day we legally become married, it makes me wonder.
I'm really sorry. There's really no deeper intent behind it, I swear. It's just, well, you know me. I get these ideas in my head, and there's nothing anyone can do to convince me otherwise. I just don't see why we have to rush right over to get all the paperwork is all. Our love is more important to me.
Really?
Really? You could get eloped today if we wanted to.
But what happened to the problem at your office?
Oh, yeah, that. Okay, so we can't do it today, but we can do it anytime we want, right? So please, don't think that I'm having second thoughts about marrying you.
Okay. I'm sorry, Marshall, that was an overreaction. I shouldn't have said that.
I should have said it differently. I'm the one who made you worry.
We can turn in our marriage certificate whenever you want. Let's just get through the wedding for now, I guess. Come to think of it, we're not even going to be able to move in together for another month after we get married. Maybe it would be better to wait until we're settled in to keep things from getting too hectic.
Thanks for compromising it. I'll see if there's any meaningful days for us after about a month from now.
Yeah, let me know if you get any ideas. Okay, I should let you get back to work. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you, Elena. Let's make tomorrow the best day of our lives. Good morning, Elena. Today's the big day. I'm so excited. So, how are things going over there? Is everything coming together all right?
Yeah, we're just about finished getting ready over here. But Marshall, where are you right now? What are you doing? I hadn't seen you yet, so I went around the whole building looking for you. But I couldn't find you anywhere. You're not here yet?
Yeah, I kind of got a little nervous. I locked myself in the bathroom downstairs ever since I got here. Childish, I know. I'm sorry.
I see.
What's going on? I just got to the dressing room and I expected to see you there, but it was totally empty. I don't see your mom or anyone else around either. Where's my bride? I was hoping to sneak a peek at your beautiful white dress before the ceremony starts. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I couldn't help myself.
My mom and I found your kid, so we're taking him over to his mother's house right now.
Huh? My kid?
It seems as though you haven't been entirely honest with me, have you, Marshall? You never told me you were married. Had I known, things would have gone much differently between us. As in, nothing would have happened between us.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm married? Don't be silly, babe. I'm not married yet. We still haven't had our wedding yet. You're jumping the gun a little bit.
While I was getting dressed in the changing room, I heard the voice of a crying little boy through the window. When we looked outside, we saw a boy crouched down in the back alley behind the chapel, crying his eyes out. So we went over to see if he was okay. Would you like to know what he told us, Marshall? He said his father slapped him in the face and told him to go home.
That's weird. What kind of father hits his own son like that?
It is weird, isn't it? It's positively perplexing. I mean, none of the guests today have any children that young.
I guess he must live in one of the houses around here then.
You know where he lives, Marshall. Seriously, how long are you going to pretend like nothing is going on? The child lives with you because he's your child. We just dropped him off with your wife, so we know everything. It's over. You said you locked yourself in the bathroom, right? That much was true. But it wasn't because you were nervous. You were just hiding in there and waiting for your wife and son to leave.
That's not true. It must be an old girlfriend of mine. Yeah, that's who it is. Damn, that woman was always so clingy. How can she still be trying to get back together with me on my wedding day? What a psycho.
She showed us pictures of the two of you together on her phone. They were from last week. She was planning on confronting you during the ceremony, but you saw them pulling up in their parking lot and ruined their plan. And another thing, we saw the big argument you two were having just now. You know, where you were trying to physically force her back into her car and shouting at her to go home?
That's not what happened. I know it looks bad, but give me a minute to explain. I can clear everything up. But we don't have time to have that conversation right now. It's a long story. We've got to get back to the chapel. Our wedding is going to start soon.
Did you really think I was gonna let the wedding go forward like normal, knowing everything that I now know? The wedding is off, Marshall, and so is our engagement.
Elena, please. I'm begging you. Give me a chance to explain everything to you. It's all one big misunderstanding, and if you'll listen to me, I'm sure you'll come to see things from my point of view. You can't just break up with me without giving me my chance to give you my side of the story. That's not fair.
We've already set a time for tomorrow when we'll have our formal discussion, Marshall. You can wait until then to tell us whatever nonsense you mean by your side of the story.
No, this can't wait until tomorrow. You've already made the decision to break up with me without even talking to me.
And so what if I have? Do you think there is anything you could possibly say to me that would change my mind?
It would be one thing if it was just going to be the two of us talking things out, but your parents are going to be there too. Plus you're bringing a lawyer, right? I want to have a one-on-one discussion with you. I know that if you give me the chance, I can make you understand my feelings.
Your feelings? Your feelings about what?
About you. I'm in love with you, Elena.
You're in love with me. Really? I don't know. I find it hard to believe that someone who loved me would hide the fact that they're married and have a kid already. Is that what love means to you? Proposing to someone while at the same time telling massive, unforgivable lies about yourself?
I was going to leave my wife anyway.
I am aware of that. However, you never told your wife about that until after you proposed to me, isn't that right? I told you, Marshall, I know about everything.
Okay, yeah, I can own that one. It's true, I didn't tell my wife about leaving her until after we decided to get married. But I've been wanting to leave her for a really long time.
Okay then, so why didn't you leave her sooner? Typically, people don't propose marriage to someone while they are still married.
I couldn't do that. We have a kid together.
None of this changes the fact that you never told me about any of this. You always told me you were single.
I'm sorry. I was always intending to tell you when the time was right. I mean, why do you think I've been in such poor health lately? The insomnia, the low energy, all of that? It's all because I knew that as our wedding day got closer and closer, I would need to break the news to you soon. And well, it was really just hard for me to come out and say it. I was too nervous.
That's your fault for putting yourself in that position.
It's not my fault. I was trying to get my wife to consent to an amicable divorce, but she kept digging her heels in. She wouldn't listen to reason.
Stop blaming everyone but yourself, Marshall. You are 100% in the wrong for hiding the truth from me up until our wedding day. End of story. And to think, if it weren't for me hearing your son crying from through the window, I might have actually gone through with marrying you. Is that why you told me you were an orphan? You were afraid of your parents finding out that you were engaged to another woman while still married to your wife? I just found out that they are not dead. They're alive and well. Did you ever tell me the truth about anything? Is your name really Marshall? How can I marry someone who has never, ever been honest with me?
I'm sorry, Elena. Really, I am. I just thought if you found out I was married, you'd break up with me.
Oh yeah? Duh? Of course I would have broken up with you.
That's why I had to keep it a secret. I only lied to you because I wanted to be with you.
You're not going to move me with sentimental speeches, Marshall, so don't bother.
I'm gonna get divorced from my wife right away. So, can't you reconsider breaking up with me?
Not a chance. I would never marry a lying, cheating scoundrel neck deep in debt like you. Yes, Marshall, that's right. I know about that, too. Your spending habits were so egregiously bad that you had to borrow money from her parents. That's why your wife wouldn't consent to the divorce. You were trying to skip out on paying them back.
I'm gonna pay them back even after we get divorced.
Oh yeah? Who's gonna fit the bill for that, Marshall? Were you planning on having me bail you out once we got married?
No, of course not. I'm gonna pay for it all by myself. There's no way I would ever do anything like that to you.
How many times do I have to tell you this, Marshall? I know everything. Everything. Your wife told me what you said to her when you were trying to get her to agree to the divorce. You told her your girlfriend was rich and had a ton of money in savings, so once you got married, you would take my money and pay her parents back right away. So stop trying to deny it.
That isn't true. I never said that. She's lying to you to make me seem like the bad guy. All she's trying to do is get between the two of us. She couldn't stand to see me happy with another woman than I was with her.
Even if that were true, and I doubt it, it changes nothing. I'm not breaking up with you because of your debt. I am breaking up with you because of your lies. It's still absolutely insane to me that the only reason I found out about all of this was because you slapped your own son. And that's just the icing on the cake at this point. You're a liar, cheater, moocher, and a child abuser.
So this is it. After all we've been through, you're just gonna break up with me? You never loved me at all, did you?
I did love you, Marshall. I meant it when I said yes. As of this morning, I was totally excited to spend the rest of my life with you. And that's what makes it hurt so much. You are the scummiest man on the face of the planet.
Elena, you have to forgive me. I admit that. I was wrong. I should have broken up with my wife before I started dating you. But please understand that my life for you is 100% genuine.
This isn't a matter of getting the order wrong, Marshall. What you did demonstrates clearly that you do not have the moral fiber of a man I would want to marry. Honestly, I'm glad you did things this way. If you hadn't, I might never have known what a no-good creep you were.
Please, don't talk like that, Elena. You're the only woman in the world for me.
You know what, Marshall? I have to hand it to you. You were right about one thing. I'm positive that I was the only woman in the world for you. Because no woman in their right mind would want to marry a piece of trash like you.